I'll start mumbling before it turns into words. I start mumbling before it turns into words. Before it turns into words, I start mumbling before it turns into words. Before it turns into words, I start mumbling before it turns into words. I said I start mumbling before it turns into words. Phonics, give me my words. Give me the word. This is the living on earth. Looking for what's up in the fire, but they never ready to burn. Ready to learn? Let me give you a little bit of education. We coming to break the chains for lyrical emancipation for your mind. Combine lyrical design. We don't know what they be looking up to the sky. The chicken is the time for what to bust the rhyme. Coming to take it straight off the top of the dough on the mic. So we give it the laughs. You looking for what's in the raps. We chase stone. We in the game, bringing the bag. We on the mic. We always going to survive. Living it in like you wanna battle like some prototype. Yeah. I start mumbling before it turns into words. 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 I start mumbling. Speaking in tongue. Now but give it now it turns into words. Now I'm referring with the bars that's still recurring. So this is on the microphone, I'm emerging. Submarine that is deep inside the sea, the deep blue sea. You couldn't see this MC holding my breath for a million centuries. That's the reason why I'll be an extra. I start mumbling and I start mumbling before it turns into words. I start mumbling before it turns into. I start mumbling before it turns into words. I start mumbling. I start mumbling before it turns into words. What's the phonics? Keep going and never let them end up knowing that you down wanting to the chase on the river lowers from the deepness. People wanna hear us on the speakers, but if you waiting for me and other rappers, no feature with the picture, I'm gonna be kicking you the pictures. I don't know why it's better deflect. I'm on the microphone, gotta be showing them the spec of this rap off the top of my head. That's it. I start mumbling, and then you come through waiting for me and my whole side of rumbling. The Ciphers from the jungle way, bringing it back, leaving the MC looking for us to come and trample them. There's no time to be stopping them, bumping in. How they say is keep up, and we just stopped up it. We can't pick up on what you got, sick up, looking for the MCs on the peak. But I said I start mumbling and before it turns into words. I start mumbling before it turns. I start mumbling before it turns into words. I start mumbling before. I start mumbling before it turns into words. My words. I start mumbling before it turns into words. Into words. La 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 la, into words. La 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 la, into words. Into words. La 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 la. I start mumbling before it turns into words. Yeah. Then it starts the words. Then it doesn't go now to the mumble. Every foe that I killed, I never ever stumble. It's Chase Stone on the microphone under the sea, so you couldn't really see, cause I'm holding my breath still as an MC. So I just wanna recite and hold it on the microphone. So matter of fact, the mic turns into words. I start mumbling before it turns into words. I start mumbling before it turns into words. You want words? I start mumbling before it turns into words. I start running the city, let them fly like some birds. People are living their life, getting high, smoking on the hub, looking for June down, but I can get rid of them like germs. Yeah, always wanna swarm like some worms in the earth, but the dirt is too clean for you to work with. Hope it's knowing that I came through, now with a whirlwind to blow them out, leaving them spinning and swirling. I start mumbling and then it turns into words. I start mumbling before. I start mumbling before it turns into words. I start mumbling before. I start mumbling before it turns into words. I start mumbling before. I said I start mumbling before it turns into words. I start mumbling before. Check your mind, son. Check your mind, son. Check your mind, son. Check your mind. Check it 1, 2. Yeah, Capital City Ciphers, ladies and gentlemen. Hashtag in the bag right now. Real hip-hop. What a beautiful day. Yo, What a beautiful day. So many things to say, but it's not on a replay, it's on a display. But anyway, when I give you my service, when I come through off the top, you must know it's a purpose I give. Every time it's a relief, so every time I make sure you receive what I give. The energy is plenty, so now I got an MC standing next to me.
While we step to the mic, they representing the height. They say you're left and you're right. It's not best when you don't right, but I don't step to the mic unless I got my mind, because it's full cock, fully loaded, ready to blast the storm. And it's the last of everlasting, a blast the rhyme. They say I'm a mastermind of the future, the past is by. They say it dead, you'll see it, this man walking around the land like he's got ink in his pen. But I ain't thinking, my man, I'm letting it fall off the brink. I hope you MCs are growing before your minds can shrink. Go for these thoughts, I'll take you through the cosmos of life. You can't understand that? Obnoxious as night.
Yeah. Now it's a time for you to shine. Know what's on the now? It's a time for you to shine. And now I wanna, now it's a time for you to shine. So then you wanna, now it's a time for you to shine. When you shine like the lights. And make sure everything what you say, what you saw, and others right. Every time I try to think, but every time I freestyle, but my pen doesn't ink.
And I'm straight in a place where people pouring yourself. They say your life is hardcore, but your ain't really living well. I got a store for the tell, I'm bringing it like a bell. So when you see me, you get swollen hell. Hopefully you swell. Yeah, they say you ride hard. They'll say your life's hard.
Okay.
Really, you ain't pulling out the right card. So how you on your job? You ain't doing right because you always on your wrong whenever you write a song.
Yeah.
So how we go on, stretching out to the dawn, moving beyond time and showing them where we belong. And keep up, we never to stop and giving them what we got. All along they were singing the song.
Oh, now this is a time for you to shine. Now this is a time for you to shine. When you grab the mic, now this is a time for you to shine.
Gotta spit it alright.
Now this is a time for you to shine. This is a Freestyle Friday, Capital City Cipher.
Capital City Ciphers coming to you live on Pietermaritzburg.
No way.
133. This is hip hop.
The one and only way.
99.9 FM coming to you on the
If you're not
streets
in
of
tune.
Pietermaritzburg, the city of choice. This is a very big city. Hope you can throw your hands up. Go, because you know this is the mighty elephant.
I'm trying to tune this
Right,
radio
yeah.
station. I'm trying to tune this radio station. How do I find it, sir?
Today we have 3 people dead and 2 people shot down by the cops.
I'll say this.
Keep changing. And do you see how the buffalo swims in the woods? Oh my God, can you get it? Can you get it, man? Hey yo, let's hit this band, dog.
Why now?
Hey yo, let's hit this band, dog.
We hit too many banks. Why now?
Put it up.
I got a bag that is full of lyrics.
I got a rap that is full of scrimmage.
Mine over matter. Make sure that your mind will really matter. When we come with these raps, put your mind in a rapture. That's the reason why you have to capture every memory of the moment. We are the components. We're waiting for the opponent to step to. If you can step to the mic, come correct. This is how it goes, saying what we like.
We say what we like, better get now what we love. So it's hip hop and on the mic, you ain't got to judge. We do this like you got adrenaline, you want to rush. MCs are looking for that arrogant, they want to bust. They knowing that I'm airing them when I'm hearing them. They disappearing when they feeling this lyrical interference. They knowing that I'm into it like I be into it. I'm also intimate when I'm flowing this shit so intricate. I get with you, but you ain't get with me. They say you're sitting free. These people saying that this is like a legacy. Who wanna be building it, but you ain't get the blick. These MCs are saying life is truth, then I gotta make it thick. So they soaking in the water when they see me over border, when they see me on the MIC with all the different auras. And every time I spark to this, I drop this, and they just increase their consciousness when they see you out in the street, not the officers. I just get to the mic and I show you what is confidence. Confrontational stance that you try to pull could get you pumped up if you come through full. You check, shoot out in the game. It's like I am a school educating brains just to levitate to the moon. Yeah, visualize yourself yourself on the cloud. You never personify the greatest sound that's coming out now. You see me deep with the sleep, and every time we do it, we making you climb a peak, and it's up on a hill. They want to learn what's the skill, but how they gonna do that if they keep breaking themselves down and don't reveal? Because this whole life is so revealed. No more secrets, everybody gotta squeeze and peel. Looking like this is all about fucking war, violence and riots knocking on my door.
We gotta bring peace, only peace, peace. Only bringing peace, love, unity, and fun.
And then add an element of knowledge.
The arrogance, we put it on a run. If you add. So as when I go back, it just makes me think about ignorance as arrogance. It's like a magnet that's attached to it.
My rhymes ain't additive. And this they calling me a pessimist, because I'm pessimistic whenever my pen did this. And now they send the link, looking at you now, I just get them click. They off the peak, but underground on the surface they ain't get to speak.
Okay.
Because they got their left week, they left the scene, trying to step up in the game just so they can
They left the scene as we entered them in a second. This is something that we reckon. I come back on the microphone, kick rappers out loud. I'm playing Sega games, I'm in Tekken. They know me from a character. Matter of fact, on the microphone, different caliber, different stamina, because every time this hammer I'll show you I'm a MC hammer of the art. Grab this microphone, that's my advice. Every time camera flows and I'm rolling a dice. These MCs, they thinking what is wrong is right. No, it's right, but it's never ever wrong to recite. But I just wanna tell you when I get to this hip-hop, I spit the type of shit, make my freestyle drop. Me, this is something if you don't agree. Third degree burn on the mic personally.
Yeah, like a pyramid on point, the 33rd degree, climbing the tree, so you'll see I'll never leave. In disbelief, your eyes can't even see. Nobody's seen in the scenic scene, the MCs are looking to see. So you are like water through a crack, they can't speak over border cause they truly whack. Now when it comes to supporter, the truth in the rap, they cannot do that cause they only bringing all the broken solutions back. I mean it's illusions that y'all see tuned out, exclusively executing the rap. Now when it comes to all the bars that I spit, I leave MCs in a marsh pit for thinking they the hardest on this. But if they wanna be my target, then sit on the sideline while I write rhymes inside my mind like I'm Einstein. I can't combine, feeling a sign like a highlight that shines at night, leaving your darkness like bright lights. In the game, people say we can play in this game. Really they can't because they came here to go astray. This is how it really is. Niggas thinking that they wait on the microphone, but they be female because they follow gay. This is how we happening. I mean when we rapping it, people they want the balance. Be coming out where the talent is. Knowing that I'll be challenging all those who wanna channel me. Cause my frequency's too deep for y'all to handle it. That's why I go a little hard up on the speaker. On my own, I'm 100 million man feature. But with my O's, yeah, we like 20 billion. We give these spirit so hard, you change like a chameleon. You feeling it. People saying, damn, man, we skilling it. That's why they want to life from this game. But we just killing it, giving them what they did it from the start. And now they wanna look for us like we jacking these MCs in the pot.
That's why the cipher is so empty. MCs, there's no MCs, there's no rappers, there's no trappers, there's no actors, there's only clowns. That's the reason why I never come here to the underground, cause we got lyrics that'll hit you with a 10 pound. Like when a nail gets hit into the ground, just to get the frequency, dizzle dazzle in the sound. Now we take it back to the microphone. Stay in tune. Capital City Ciphers, radio station.
Yeah, elevated from a different inspiration.